The Select Board met on Tuesday last week due to Monday's holiday. At their meeting, they heard a quick election update from the supervisor of the checklist about this week's election on Tuesday, the results of which can be found on the town website at exeternh.gov/elections. Police Chief Stephen Poulin asked the board if they would approve using ARPA funds to purchase new tasers for the department.
Tasers came to the Exeter Police Department in 2006. I was the first taser instructor then. In 2017, we replaced all our tasers with the newest version due to some perceived health issues with the original taser. 5 years is the standard useful life recommendation for the taser. It's not an expiration date, but what that means is it's basically a computer and there's firmware inside it that may or may not be reliable when you need to use it.
The town has received $1.6 million in funding from the American Rescue Plan, or ARPA. Of this funding, the Select Board has already allocated $836,626 towards various town projects. The Select Board did not approve the request from the police department.
We had a list of possible ideas, and we don't have any numbers associated with those. And although I completely understand the importance of this, I am leaning toward this being a budget, part of the budget process and not part of the ARPA fund.
What our priorities are, what department head priorities, and just like, so we're all thinking this through.
Okay.
And then it could be that we save some ARPA money for next year. But like, what is our plan with this, I guess?
When Melissa gave the update, 2 meetings ago, we all basically agreed that we wanted the money to be used for projects that are going to be, or initiatives that are going to be longstanding. And I think that, some of them, the IT, infrastructure we needed, and that was a result of, some of it is a result of COVID or just age. But
right.
I think I agree with both, with all board select women here, that I think that rather than having the department heads come up one at a time, if you can follow up from your department head meeting and have them submit those to you, and we can put that as an agenda item for the board to just kind of look at big picture. Because we've only got a little over $700,000 left. That's not much.
The board also accepted the easement of conservation land relating to the Rose Farm project. And finally, town planner Dave Sharples addressed the board regarding the acceptance of Invest New Hampshire funding to reevaluate the town's zoning.
Just a kind of a 30,000, 60,000 foot view of it. Kind of when you're planning a community, there are many limiting factors to growth, and they're all related to your capacity, your capacities, and for example, your sewer capacity, your water capacity, natural resource capacity, like natural resources, how they can absorb the pollutant loading of development and so forth, and provide water quality and so forth. There's transportation network capacity. Roads can only handle so much traffic until most of those capacities can be overcome, but they require some significant capital improvements to them. So the goal is like see what our existing capacities are, figure that out, see the ability, and I believe we do have some capacity to sustain some growth, but figure out what those are, and then allow development and concentrate it in areas that not only doesn't exceed our capacity and create, large capital improvement expenditures, but also is a fiscal benefit to the town.
As always, you can watch the full meeting on our YouTube page.